Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We are handing out a free baseball pick today. If you like our content, we'd really appreciate it if you give us a like, share our stuff, and if you want a notification every time we post a new video, hit the bell. Angels Astros is the game that we're looking at in this one. The Astros big favorites minus 160. This is a doubleheader, which means it's only 7 innings, which is why I don't see a total on this one quite yet. We've got Nick from the Insider's Room to talk this Angels-Astros matchup. Nick, what are some of the factors you're looking at when betting on this game?
Well, you brought up the 7 innings, of course, but for this particular game, I'm looking directly at the starting pitchers. I'm taking, because of the 7 innings, we can almost eliminate the bullpen. I think the Astros on the run line is worth a shot here, getting a plus money return. I just have such little faith in the Angels. Jose Suarez. Last year he was 2-6 with a 7.1 ERA for the Angels, and this year he's 0-1 with a 33.75 ERA. He's just pitched the one game, just 1 inning. He allowed 5 hits versus the Giants on Thursday. But I just personally have a hard time seeing Suarez just flipping a switch here, suddenly solving all of his problems in one start. And this isn't the easiest venue or team to throw against either. And I think, another long night, all signs point to that for Suarez. Javier, he's 2-1 with a 3.55 ERA. He'll be happy to return home here after a pedestrian showing at Coors Field in his last start. But I mean, he does. He comes home with a sharp 26-9 strikeout to ball ratio, just over 25.1 innings of work. And so personally, based upon just strictly the starting pitchers, I think that there's a massive talent discrepancy on the mound. That makes me feel really comfortable laying the 1.5 runs and getting the plus money return here.
Let's talk about the run line when you're talking about a 7-inning game. Do you think you have to be a little bit more confident in the Astros here just because it is 7 innings?
I think so. Of course, this is unprecedented. We haven't seen anything like this in the past. But yeah, I think from a strategic standpoint, the home field advantage, along with the recent form of these two pitchers, and especially with Javier throwing at home, I think that, you do have to take that into account, of course. I think that eliminates really the bullpen. And so for me,
Right.
I'm expecting Javier to outlast his counterpart here, and who I think will get the hook early.
Right, and we haven't even mentioned the lineups. And the Astros, they did just get swept by the Padres, but before that, they had won 8 in a row. It should be noted that Bregman's out of the lineup for a couple of weeks, but still, they have a host of hitters that are really good. Obviously, a lot of them playing in the postseason for a reason. But Javier's been really good at home with a .77 ERA. Suarez, I mean, it's hard to justify, basing a guy's performance off of 1 inning. He had a really bad inning, but he has a career 7 ERA in the big leagues. So a little bit more, of a sample size to choose from there. If there was a total on this one, I think if it was 7, I think I would go over on this one. I like the Astros here. I'm not going to take them at minus 160 just because I don't love that price. And Javier's still a young guy. And I would be a little cautious to lay the run line as well. I wish that they had a run line that was won in these 7-inning games, and maybe eventually we'll see that change. But I think I would be on a total of over 7, but I'm definitely not confident in it.
Well, 7 innings, and I like that total as well. As we were talking earlier, the West is wide open here, other than the Dodgers and the American League. It looked like the Yankees jumped out to the early lead, but it really, if the Astros can get back on track here, I mean, this is a game that they need to win, and they should win. We're at the halfway mark of the season here. And so just everything I talked about earlier, the 7 innings, eliminating the bullpen, and I just think that Javier, he's just so much better at home, combined with the power in the Astros lineup. I'm going to lay the 1.5 runs, and I think that's good value getting the plus money return here.
Right, I think that's the only way to play it unless you put the Astros in a parlay or something. All right,
Right.
that's going to do it for our Angels-Astros talk here on Picks and Parlays. As always, thanks for your insight, Nick from the Insider's Room.